Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good Sunday morning, happy Sunday morning. I have something that I do want to say. I want to say good morning. I have a video that I'm about to show you, and in this video, it is going to express to you, my feelings, you know, as a man, as a black man, as a person, as a father, as a human being, on the response to the officer who was trying to justify. Now, he was trying to justify in a press conference. He was trying to justify a reason why this officer's cop car decided to drive through the crowd. He was trying to, and he said that they started it. I'll be back. Well, good morning. Good morning, good morning. This is Brother West. This is Brother West coming to you again this Sunday morning. This Sunday morning, I been listening, and I have been observing and watching the news, and I have a response to I was listening to the officers' excuse or justification for, I think it was, I don't know what it was at, but some said where it was looting. Now, looting is wrong, and they said that they were throwing sticks or they were throwing bottles and stuff at the cop cars. And so the cops then say, I guess in their mind, it's justified for them to now take their car and run through the crowd and kill people. I'm not saying no one got killed, but my statement to the officer, said that, well, they started it first. They started first. My response to you, let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you. When you get a job, whatever kind of position you have, and based on your education, and based on your experience, and based on, I guess, your degree or your ability to be able to handle certain tasks, will determine your position, but also it will determine your responsibility and your pay grade. Which means that you got that pay grade, which means that you're able and you're qualified to handle it. So also, me as a preacher, me as a prophet, me as a husband and a father, as everyone in this world is, that has kids. When you become a father, when you become a parent, you are held accountable. So which means that you cannot make an excuse for doing certain things to your kids that are not right. Wrong is wrong. And my statement is this right here. My statement is that here, as an officer, somebody need to talk to all the officers, or somebody need to talk to somebody, because these officers, and they're not all bad cops. They're good cops as well as bad cops, just like with anything, just like with men. Some women say all men are dogs, but not all men are dogs. And so, but you know, you take one experience, you take one situation, and you try to make it plural. You take one singular incident, and you try to make it like it's everybody this way. That's so minute, and that's so small thinking. And so, but that's how that sounds like that statement of where they started it. And so, what cops need to do? Somebody need to. And I know it's difficult, and I know it's hard, but somebody need to have a meeting and talk to all these cops, talk to all of them, and let them know if you sign up for this job. You sign up to be an officer, and you sign up to defend your country. You sign up to defend, and so by any means, so that means that no matter what happens, you're responsible because you got the position. So which means that no complaining and no excuses. And so stop adding stuff. And see, that's the biggest problem. And the thing that I see is that with the government and with these cops, they adding fire. They adding kerosene. They adding kerosene to the flame. It just, information. Every time you do something, it's information. Every time you say something, it's information. You giving them information. You giving them information. You give them something to write. You give them something to say. You give them something to do. You give them something. You give them a reason to retaliate. And so, if you want to stop, if you want the people to stop, you stop. That goes for everybody. If you want the people to stop, you stop. Stop your ways. Stop the injustices, and stop treating people wrong, and stop treating people unfairly. And so, when you quit that, then the people will stop. God bless you. And so those are my thoughts.